recently written poems. First one's called Stepping Through the Door. Moments before I found myself stepping through the door, I find myself moments before I'm stepping through, and time holds its breath. I'm holding time. The sound of my breath before I step through holds itself for a moment before rewinding time. The moment captured in the passing through. I'm stepping while the captured motion passes for something else. I know the sound of my steps as I'm letting go. That vicious circle follows through, comes back around, while something else in passing speaks of going where we let ourselves let go. When in passing cease the constant motion of the vicious cycle, else we find in passing something back just moments before I find myself stepping silent through the door. This one's called Forgotten Fields. The last leaf lingers on a grayish bough, and I think of the time we spent running through the meadows as if to dance. I think of the golden light spent running last, the time through which as if to lift, your skin light like white feathers, only a hint of red beneath what youth, as if to lift light time was such as this before. Meadows golden, as if the lingering leaf at last has grayed. Think of all the running through time, days we spent in autumn burn, feathers light as skin, which, life a likeness, such was time. Your hands were soft and white, red beneath what blooms. Afternoons spent running, time leads through. The powder of your skin soft as feather lift, light like a hint of pink blush pushing through, to catch our breath in the day's last light, lingering feeling, such as only there ever was. Trees were in the distance swaying, leaves would shiver in the breeze, to catch the light lift like feathers float, skin a pinkish blush within. I still would shiver thinking of the meadow's bloom, to linger such as if we ever were. This one's called Park of the East Window. The leaves alight with burning reds, the path leads through the turning fall, becoming autumn, leaves crisp underfoot, abandoned park bench where a blanket for the homeless lay, beneath the trees' leaf-strewn steps leading up. I saw the light filtering through the high branches, would have slept if I hadn't had to be somewhere else, would have kept up this dance amidst the sweep of leaves alight, if I had to, when I would, step through, becoming reds, the apartment window glistened in the morning light, where snow had fallen, shivering white. That night in lamplit streets alone, I watched from well within, the apartment window hidden from the glance of a passerby. The park was silent a ways away, kept hidden, park bench steps of a passerby etched in a film of white upon the asphalt, leading further into that milky sheen, vanishing then around the corner, bending in a blend of white across the night sky, looking up dizzy at what could have been thought to have been stars falling. I'll read one more. This one's called The Airport Bus to Seoul. It's from my recent chapbook I put out. It was a ride that seemed to last a lifetime. I wished it would, each moment like gushing water, scenes swept by outside, life passing me by. Mountains, rivers, bridges lit by lights, phantasmagoric visions fascinate a watery eye. Rising and falling hills unobstructed by distance, expanses stretching out enormous. Cities appear out of nowhere, then tuck back away. Lights calling out in darkness, just the way the words blend on the radio. Signals voicing dreamlike meanings in the night. The hypnotic rhythm of symbolic sound pulsing awake. Background noise drifting off. Who can say what's real anymore? Bridging the gap across time and space. Distance overlapping idle hours. Spectacle of the mind. Forever getting closer, but never quite there. I rest my head back, close my eyes, sink into my chair. Thank you.